Bite my hand.
Oh my god. Hi everyone.
Hey guys.
It's Bean and Bun Studios.
Thanks for tuning in.
Today we will be talking about our game, A Peasant's World. This game is based in Bruges, Belgium.
And Chasen's actually half Belgium, so that's
Belgian.
Belgian. So it's kind of like a love letter to her when I first started this project. We're gonna make it about Belgium. We don't know much yet, but we plan to know more and maybe make a trip in the future, a visit to learn more about how the country is. And
We would love to visit Belgium. That's
Yeah.
on our bucket list for sure.
and it's really beautiful there, based on the pictures that we looked at.
So this is an opportunity for me to learn more about my
Heritage.
part of my heritage. I am half Lao and Thai, and I know more about those cultures while I know literally nothing about Belgian culture, Belgian history. This is like a nice little project to learn about who I am, kind of.
And in this video, we want to show more of our game and explain more about what it's about and what it's going to be like, and show some of the gameplay that we've already implemented so far. So, A Peasant's World, it's about a person being a peasant and trying to make it up in the world. I know in a lot of games like Skyrim, The Witcher 3, even RDR2, like the characters kind of already like set in place as like a pretty big character in their sphere of influence. They already have some standing or some superpower that lets them kind of control the world to their will. We wanted to create a game where the player is just another part of the world, and it's up to them if they want to influence the world or make a big change or make some like big events happen. But at the same time, we wanted to make it kind of hard as well. I think working hard through farming won't actually make you rich, because the medieval system was designed in a way to make peasants kind of be peasants forever. So it's up to the player to actually figure out how they want to become rich. And we want to explore like a lot of different options and make it kind of sandboxy. For example, you can become king of the beggars if you figure out like begging strategy, right?
You can even become king of the beggars and battle your way to the top.
We would have to implement like an underworld for that.
Yeah, we still need to work on that, but that's something we really want to put in the game too. We feel like it'll be really fun for players to take that route instead of the, let's say, honorable farmer knight merchant route.
Or you can become like a thief and become really good at pickpocketing or breaking into people's houses, stuff like that. Or even become a merchant if you can understand the markets. But that's going to require a lot of implementation, but we are confident we can do that with our skills. Or also, if you want to be more traditional, you could become like a knight if you have a lot of like victories and battles and you're recognized by the royal family, something like that. But it will be very, very hard.
And we were thinking of adding some more unconventional roles into the game. For example, your character could become a brothel owner.
That's still on the table for discussion.
Yes.
Like we need to explore like different countries, like laws on video games, because some countries have more stricter laws on games and like what you can put in your game.
So the one profession we've been working on has been the farming profession.
Yeah, the peasant basically, because that's like what you're born into the world as, and if you don't figure out a way to escape that life or kind of cheat the system, you're gonna be stuck doing that forever in the game.
Just like real life.
It's kind of relatable too. That's why I wanted to make this game, because I think a lot of people can relate to this, in that you're really poor and then you want to make it in the world, but all the cards are stacked against you, especially now. So far what we've implemented into the game for farming is a hoeing animation. So the player, when they have a hoe in their equip slot, they can hoe the ground and plow it. So if they plow like a piece of grass, it becomes a piece of dirt. If you plow the dirt, it becomes tilled dirt or tilled soil. And how this would work for our game is we use kind of like the traditional like irrigation system for medieval times, where they have ditches and then plants are either placed inside the ditch or on the ridges, like on top, like on the side. Like it would depend on the crop. So certain crops are better for the ditches and certain crops are better for the raised land. And I didn't even know this until I looked into it. So that's like another educational part. Like game process.
So in the game, we want to add a bunch of European crops, like crops that are native to Belgium.
And then any like during trade, sometimes you can get a rare crop that wasn't native to Belgium. So our combat system, I was playing a lot of Baldur's Gate at the time of developing this game, and I think that combat system kind of encompasses what we want to achieve with the game best, because it allows for a lot of variety in like what you can actually do and how you can interact with the world.
So here's the dialogue system. We are thinking of using really old head language. Wait, what is it called? Wait, what is it
What?
called?
Old English?
I wrote down old head. Sorry.
Yeah, so our dialogue will have a lot of Old English, and we'll also have a lot of relationship stuff, kind of like The Sims. And all our relationship options, it'll be a lot more story driven than The Sims, as in like we will make stories for the characters, have personalities for them, and also quests and stuff like that. But the options you can choose will affect your relationship with them. You can have like special relationships with certain characters who are, you know, single, or maybe not.
Ooh, drama.
So yeah, do you want to talk about the characters you already came up with?
For me, I love romance in every video game, all video games. For me, if a game doesn't have romance options, I don't even want to play it, okay? So, even before we started development for the game, I've been writing about characters that I want to be romanceable in the game. And I'll show you a sneak peek right now of the character options I have so far. So here I have 3 current female characters you could romance, or that I plan to implement, and 3 male characters. But I plan to have a lot more to provide variety, but these are the basic characters I want to start out with. I noticed in video games that I really do enjoy playing that the ones that I enjoy the most are the ones that have characters that are really fleshed out and are romanceable. The romanceable characters are like real people themselves. So I really am going to work hard on making these characters feel real. I would love to put like my whole heart and soul into this, because this is the part of the game that I'm honestly the most excited about.
Yeah, and we hope to have voice acting in it as well. Maybe
Yes.
our own voices, but
Yes.
most likely hers.
Oh.
Yeah.
We hope. Not for sure yet, but we hope.
Yeah. Hopefully, if we can make some money during early access, we could definitely hire people to voice act for us. That would be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, we plan to have early access, hopefully within a year or 2, so that we can bug fix, raise money, and also hear like player feedback. And one more thing I wanted to talk about was mini games for all our stuff.
Yes.
So we took a lot of inspiration from this game called Kinsey. Like every single task they have mini games, and we kind of want to have that in our game, but it won't be like chance based. For example, in Skyrim, pickpocketing, it's all based on chance, right? And that can be kind of frustrating at first. So we want it to be skill based for our minigame, but as you level up your skill, it becomes easier, or you have like certain like power-ups that can help you with the minigame, or retries during the minigame. And that will make it a lot more immersive and more fun, I think, and more rewarding for the player to be good at the minigame. Thoughts?
I would love it. I literally love mini games and everything. I feel like it, especially cooking. I'm a huge fan of cooking. So when a game has cooking,
Cooking
and
Mama?
yeah. Like, and as a mini game, it's perfect for me.
And if you have
Yes.
feedback on our videos,
Yes, please.
on what we have to show, please put it in the comments, and we will definitely consider every single feedback. We're also gonna have a Discord channel. Actually, we already have one, and we'll link it in the description.
Yes.
So you can join it and maybe have discussions with us, and we can show kind of previews, sneak peeks of what we're working on.
Please feel free to leave any constructive criticism, anything that you wish you want to see in the game, suggestions, anything. We're really open-minded. We won't get like offended or weirded out by suggestions. Like, we really want to know your guys' feedback and input so everyone can enjoy the game. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, or we hope you enjoyed this video.
Yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate you watching our video, and if you can, leave us a like. Yeah, leave us a like. Maybe
And subscribe.
yeah, and share with your friends if you want to. Thank you for watching, guys. See you maybe next week. Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
We're aiming for weekly uploads. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.